UPSC has published the CDS-2 2020 notification for the defense aspirants who want to join the Indian Army, Navy, Air Force as a commissioned officer. Through CDS-2 2020 examination, you can join the Indian Military Academy, Air Force Academy, Indian Naval Academy and Officers Training Academy of Chennai. Defense aspirants who are eligible and planning to apply for this particular examination can check the important details from our website, wherein which that website is known as ssbcrackexams.com. You can simply go through and click through the blog. Once you go and click through the blog, you can scroll down to check for the complete CDS-2 2020 notification and the exam dates. All the important notification is given in detail here. All the educational qualifications regarding IMA, you just need to have a graduation degree, and it is the same in case of the Officers Training Academy and for both men and women. But in case of Indian Naval Academy, it is compulsory for you to have a BE or a BTech degree. Plus, you also need to have your intermediate or 10+2 with physics and mathematics as the main subjects. Going through the Air Force Academy, you must have any graduation. If in case you have a BE or BTech degree, then you must also have the 10+2 as physics and mathematics as your main subjects. Going through the age limits and the cutoff are all given here in a much more detailed way. Those interested candidates can simply go through our website and they can see this information in a very detailed way. We are also providing a very separate session regarding this, and we will explain to you on how to remember all of these dates in a very detailed way. Okay, so without wasting any time, let me introduce you on how to apply for the CDS-2 2020 examination. CDS is conducted by the UPSC, so we will directly go through, we will check with the UPSC calendar. Just go through with the upsc.gov.in. that is the main website that we have to check out. After you go through the UPSC examination portal, UPSC website, this is how the UPSC website looks, and here it will come regarding what's new and all the important details are given here. You simply scroll down and click on the option known as apply online, that is on towards your right side. Okay, the moment you click on apply online, you will be redirected to this particular most important page or the apply online page. After you go here, you will find two important options. One option will be online recruitment application for various recruitment posts, and another one will be online application for various examinations. Go through and click for the second option, online application for various examination. It will ask us to translate it. Simply say no, and then you check for these examinations. If there are any medical aspirants who wants to join the Indian Armed Forces, they can simply write the CMSC examination also. For us it is CDS, for them it is CMS. Okay, so here we need to complete both the registrations. We must complete both part 1 registration and part 2 registration. If you complete part 1 registration and you do not complete the part 2 registration, then you are not said to be a qualified candidate to go and write the examination. Understanding? It is compulsory for you to complete both the parts. Only then you will be admitted. Only then you will get your admit card. Okay, so that you have to remember. Click on the part 1. Then you will be redirected to a very important page that describes you regarding the important instructions to fill the online application form. Okay, so in Hindi also they are given in a very detailed way. Candidates are advised to go through the instructions carefully before filling up the application form. Okay, so what are they giving in all of the application form? Wherever the fields are marked with asterisk sign, those fields are to be compulsorily filled. Understanding? Candidates may please note that the candidates are not allowed in the online application once it is submitted. That means once you submit your online application, you cannot again recheck it. Understanding? You cannot do any other editing details. So that is the next point that it is telling. And this application will close on 6 p.m. exactly on 25th of August 2020. That means exactly on evening 6 p.m. of 25th of August 2020, the application for CDS-2 2020 will close. Understanding? So please apply as soon as possible. Okay, online application form is available both in English and Hindi languages, but it can only be filled in English language only. And filling of the online application carries two parts, as I discussed with you. Part 1 registration consists of candidate will have to fill in basic information, wherein which he has to submit his details, and he has to be prompted to check the details and make correction if any in the application. Okay, part 2 registration consists of these stages, wherein which we will fill up for the online payment, then we will upload our photograph, then we will upload the signature and the photo identity card document, and then we will select our examination center agreeing to the declaration. Okay, both part 1 and part 2 will be treated valid from today, that means on 5th of August 2020 to 25th of August 2020, and it is applicable for you to apply till the evening of 6 p.m. of 25th of August 2020. Okay. Also, once everything is done, you have to click on the I agree button. Everything is given in a very detailed way. And please make sure that your photo identity card document is always the proper form. Next is a very important point. The 11th point is very, very extremely important for us to remember. You have to upload your scanned photograph and your signature here. So it is very much important for you to make sure that the photograph is always in JPG format only. Okay, it is only in JPG format, not JPEG, not any other format. It is compulsorily JPG format only. And this particular photograph should not exceed 300 kilobytes and should not be less than 20 kilobytes in size. Understanding? The size of the file should not exceed 300 kilobytes each and must not be less than 20 kilobytes. The same will be for the signature also. Okay. Regarding the resolution, it should be 350 by 350 minimum and 1000 by 1000 maximum. Okay. 350 pixels by 350 pixels minimum for your photograph and 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels maximum for your photograph. And the bit depth of the image should be 24 bit. And the same instructions are given in the case of signature also. Please remember, you have to follow the same things regarding the signature. Upload your photo identity card document in PDF format. Okay, you will upload your passport size photograph and your signature photograph in the JPG format, whereas you will upload your photo identity card PDF document, photo identity card in the PDF format only. Okay, and the digital size of the PDF file size should not exceed 300 kilobytes and must not be less than 20 kilobytes. This is what you have to compulsorily remember. Candidates can pay application fee online. Okay, if you are eligible to pay for the online. If you are not eligible, that means if you are eligible for the fee waiver, then these instructions are not for you. If in case you have to pay, that means maximum 90% of the students have to pay for the examination. Those they can pay this online through credit or debit card or net banking facility or any of the banks or by the cash challan in the SBI bank. Offline, you can go through and pay your examination fees by paying your challan receipt that is addressing towards the UPSC by the SBI only. Okay. And to pay in cash, candidates should take a printout of the challan generated online after completion of registration. Candidate may go to nearest SBI branch for depositing fee after 24 hours of generation of challan. Pay by cash mode option will be deactivated at 23.59 hours of 24/8/2020, that is 1 day before the closing date. Those people who are trying to apply for this examination through offline mode, please make sure that your application will end on 24th of August only. Okay, and those who are trying to pay for the online mode, for them the application last date is on 25th of August 2020. Okay, those who want to pay online through SBI portal can do so directly during the submission of online form. Those who are exempted from payment of fee can skip steps 14 to 16 as I told you. Please provide the photo identity card number and upload the copy of the same in online application form, and remember to carry it at the time of personality test or examination at the venue. Okay. On successful completion of your complete application, an auto-generated email message will be sent on your registered email ID. In case email is not received by you, please check or ensure that submission of part 2 of application has been made by you. Okay. That is it with these most important detailed instructions. You can even download the detailed instructions by clicking this particular option that is given here. In Hindi also you can download all of the instructions if in case you are not able to understand the instructions in English. Then click on yes, and then your application will begin from this particular part. Okay, so from here you can simply type your name. I'm simply typing the name here. Okay, this all of the details that I'm giving here are all sample details. These are all not the real details of any particular candidate or aspirant or myself also. All of these are only sample details, and we are doing each and every process for you in a very detailed way for your own convenience. Okay, then you will select on your gender. That means if you are male, you will click on male, or female, you will click on the female. Then you will click on your date of birth. Okay, I'm again setting a casual date of birth. Then you can write your father's name, your mother's name. Then the nationality is always Indian. You can have the marital status, unmarried. Community, you can select any community if in case it comes under any other community. I'm selecting general. Do you belong to any minority? If in case, you click on yes. If not, then you will click on no. Next comes your educational qualification details. It will ask only 3 important details. The first details is passed, appeared or appearing the final year degree or equivalent examination with physics and mathematics at 10+2 level. Understanding? The first option says that you either passed or you are appearing or you have appeared but you didn't get the result. Of what degree? You have a degree or any equivalent examination, but your 10 plus 2 consists of physics and mathematics. Okay. The next option says that you have passed or appearing or you have appeared and you are waiting for the results of your final year engineering degree examination. If you are an engineering graduate, then you will select this particular option. And the next option says that you have passed, appeared or appearing the final year degree or equivalent examination with other subjects. Understanding? Here you didn't have any physics or mathematics at your 10 plus 2 level and you have just passed or appeared and awaiting for the results or have appearing for the final year degree examination. So we can click on any one of the options. I'm just clicking the engineering degree as of now for a very sample purposes, and whichever suits you, you can click that particular option only. Don't give any wrong information anywhere. Then you will give the proper addresses. Okay. And then you can type your phone number. After typing the phone number, you can write your email IDs. You can confirm your email IDs. After that, I will click on continue. Then comes the photo identity card. I have to upload any photo identity card. So I'm uploading any one photo identity card. Here I'm applying Aadhaar card. Then photo identity card number. I have to write any photo identity card number. And then I have to confirm my photo identity card number. After that, I have to give the specific details for Combined Defense Services examination. Do you hold a valid or current commercial pilot license issued by the DGCA? DGCA means the Directorate General of Civil Aviation. If you have any valid commercial pilot license, then you will click on yes. But now, since maximum number of people do not have, I'm clicking on no. And then I will click on my preferences. If in case my first preference is to join the army as a permanent commissioned officer, I'll click on IMA first, then AFA as second, NA as third, and OTA as fourth. My main preference is to join the armed forces as a permanent commissioned officer. So I'll go through that order itself. Okay, in any order, whichever order you feel that you have to apply, you can apply. If in case you have most of your ambition is towards joining the Indian Air Force, then you can give your preference AFA as 1, and then you can go through giving your preferences in any other way. Okay. Then whether having a likely NCC C certificate, senior division, Army, Navy or Air Force. If in case you do have an NCC C certificate, then click on yes or then give the details. If in case you do have this, then give the details regarding this one. I am here giving that I did have those details. Okay. So whichever way you're feeling correct, you give the proper details regarding that. Okay. Then click on continue. And here the UPSC website tells us that you can opt AFA as your first preference only, otherwise put 0 against it. Okay, so I'll put my first preference as AFA and then I'll give my second preference as IMA and then I'll continue. Now this is what it will show it to me regarding this one. So it will give a complete details regarding my applied documents and what all things did I write here. I have to just check that what all information I gave are all correct or not as per the given information as per I gave. Okay, and then I have to check whether all the preferences are correct or not. Okay, if in case anywhere my details are given in a wrong way, then what will I do? I will then click on update and then I will update all the details. Okay. Next, I have to write down the captcha that is given here. Okay. And then I will click on I agree. And UPSC will warn me that once you agree, no changes will be permissible in part 1 registration of your application. Then I click on OK. With this, my part 1 application has been completely successfully done. Okay, application for the Combined Defense Service Examination 2 part 1 registration has been done completely. Okay, these are all the details that I have given here. What does the note says that? The note says that please note down the registration ID given above, which will be required for further communication with UPSC. And then what does it say? Your application will be treated as incomplete and rejected unless you complete part 2 registration. Okay, part 2 registration must be done compulsorily. Part 2 registration consists of 4 stages: filling up payment details, selection of examination center, uploading of photograph, signature and photo identity card document, and agreeing towards the declaration. Okay. For the payment of exam fee, selection of exam center, uploading of photograph, signature and photo identity card document, proceed to the part 2 registration. Okay. If in case I want to save this, I will simply click on print slip, and then if I want to save this, I will simply save this. Somewhere I saved it. Okay. After this, I can even print this particular application for the part 1 if in case I want to print down, and then I will write the registration number. Okay. For this one, I have to note down this registration number that is given here. Again, I will be redirected to this particular page where I can print if I want to. Okay. So I'll simply close this and I'll proceed towards the part 2 registration. I am now in the part 2 registration phase. Here I will write my registration ID. Then comes my date of birth. And then fill up the CAPTCHA. It will again redirect to a page where I have to pay through online. Okay. I will simply pay through by card and I'll continue. Once you finish completing the online payment application, then it will show you that the transaction has been captured. It simply says that your fee payment has been successfully completed. Okay, you can see it here. Your fee payment has been successfully completed with the following details. Okay. After this is done, you can simply click on continue. After this comes the main thing that we have to remember: your scanned photograph, scanned signature, and scanned photo identity card. Your scan photograph and scan signature, both of them must be in the JPG format only. Okay. Whereas the scan photo identity card document can be in the PDF format. Okay. Click. You'll attach your sample photograph and your scanned signature and your photo identity card. Upload all of them. And you can check with your photo identity card document. Once everything is done, it will show it you in this particular way. After that, simply click on continue. Then you will again write your Aadhaar number. Select your examination center. Click on finally submit. And then click on view or print your application. Rewrite your registration ID, your date of birth, and it shows that both part 1 and part 2 registrations are successfully done. Okay. This you can print. Print preview. Click on this print button and then you can save this document. Okay. Once everything is done, you can simply say that this is how we can apply for the examination, and then I will tell you about the details regarding when are the you can expect all of these. You can simply go through our SSB Crack Exams portal in the end also. You can simply go and check in our blog regarding all the details and the exam dates regarding this one. You can go check out for the Series 2 2020 notification here, and if you go there, you will have all the important details and all the important dates and all the details regarding this one. So these are the important dates that you have to remember. Application has started today. It will end on 25th of August 2020. Examination will be on 8th of November 2020. Please remember, examination will be held on 8th of November 2020, and examination card download date will be released before 3 weeks of the examination, and expected result date would be announced soon. That is it with this particular most important information. We will soon give you a very separate session regarding the cutoff details for the coming up CDS 2 2020 examination. Until then, stay tuned. This is SSB Crack Exam. Subscribe to our channel, download our app from Google Play Store, and last but not the least, always stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, eat healthy food, and Jai Hind.